Hey guys, it's Kat. How you doing? So, I'm back. I know I've been lax in recording my construction of the backyard. So, this is what has been happening since I last communicated with you guys. As you see, I did do the dethatching and I got up what I could, but it's growing again. Now, some of this is just the weeds growing back. Actually, most of it is. I realized with my dethatcher and my yard being so hard, it's mostly clay and with like a light dusting of dirt over it or something, and lots of rocks in here too, that I'm not likely to get this without using a tiller. So, I mean, there's still some grasses that are growing back, like this here. But in the majority of the yard, no. Nothing. So, what have I been doing? Well, I completely drained and pressure washed the pond. Put the chemicals in, cleaned it up. I know I gotta get the little stuff out again, But I just did this yesterday, so it's all good. Cut back the bushes over there, along there, so that it can actually get, let's see here if you can see out the sun being directly there, over there. So, cut back those bushes, cut back that big bush that was hanging mostly into the water. Emptied, pressure washed, debris, got the debris out of the pond after draining it, then filled it, put the chemicals in. And to my detriment, even though I was wearing a full t-shirt, my back, neck, and feet are really, really burned. Now, this is my feet. As you see, yes, my feet are extremely burned. And I have that good old-fashioned Irish skin that likes to burn, but does not like to tan. So, and then I picked up and stacked my tools nicely, so it's not as bad. Got the blue ribbons off the fences. And as you see, the roses are starting to come back, especially this one over here. This one over here was actually caked in this viney plant that just did not want to leave it alone. But as you can see, it's doing much better since I pulled that vine off of the roses, off the rose bush. It's actually grown, I think, about a foot since I pulled that vine away. And as you see, there's still a little bit of that vine on here. This was that vine. But it's really, really, as you see, it's like, all this was part of that vine that just does not like to leave my plant alone. It was everywhere. It completely was suffocating this rose bush. Now, I have said before, I don't like rose bushes. I don't like roses. And that is a truth. I hate roses. This one I can live with. It's small. You know. Yeah, that's most of the vine off of it, but it had died, so it was easy to pull. Ah! The little Chewy wants to see what Mommy was doing. Messing with the plant. He likes to that. This rose bush here, I had completely cut back because it was like, most of it was dead. Honestly, it was mostly dead, and the parts that were alive, you'd have like one branch way the heck off somewhere, and it was really, really overgrown, and most of it was dead. So, trimmed it back, and as you can see, I mean, there was nothing growing on here before, maybe like a tiny little bit like that one there, that one branch right back there, but it wasn't really growing. Nothing was here. Now you can see. Look at that. Ever since I cut it back, it's been like sprouting like crazy. And that's good. That means it's going to fill in quite nicely. But not much left to do here. I gotta wait until we get a little bit more money, another paycheck come in or something, and gotta rent a tiller from Home Depot or Lowe's. Yeah, and then I gotta till the yard properly. Now we're going into a drought, and that's why I really haven't done anything with the yard, because we're not even supposed to be watering right now. So I have put this assignment pretty much on hold. I'm taking care of other things, like I took care of the pond, cut back some more of the bushes and stuff. This one needs to come down below the window. I am, taking care of the house and stuff like that, trying to get that stuff done. I got to pull this vine from between the boards, even this one, so you can see the reddish brown leaves. That's actually new growth. So the plants are not dying when I cut them back. It's actually a very good thing. It helps them fill out and thrive, whereas you get a lot of dead growth if you just let it go. Rose bushes are actually not supposed to be this tall. They're supposed to be more around like that one over there. That one there, and even this one over here is a little bit big for it, but it can be up to that big. That's not a big thing. That's our orange tree. It's producing some oranges that are not quite ripe yet. They're not ripe, they're green. My tomatoes are doing fabulous. My feet hurt so bad. I believe I don't know if I said anything before, but I have a fractured bone in my left foot. It makes it walking kind of difficult. But he's all waiting to go inside. My tomatoes are like, whew. Let's see here. Here. So, this is my tomatoes and me. As you see, it's actually slightly taller than I am now. Got a really nice one growing right here. My sweet ones, sweet cherry tomatoes, are coming in beautifully. I actually need to get a basket and start pulling those, picking them off, because those are ready. And believe me, they taste nummies. Nummy, nummy, nummy. Look at that. That's beautiful. And yes, they are supposed to be an orange color, not a red color. These are sweet tomatoes, or sweet cherry tomatoes, not regular cherry tomatoes. So yes, they're supposed to be this orangey color, not red like how do you pronounce this? Tomato San Marzano Red. Tomato San Marzano Red, or something like that. But as you see, these ones are coming in quite nicely. I need to pull some of those. Some of these, though, the bottoms have turned black, and I don't know why. I put them in this pot, and I'm just gonna let it go. Last time I did that with plants and tomatoes, it actually sprouted the next year and really filled out. I mean, really, like whoosh. You think this is overgrown? The other one was like, oh my god. If it hadn't been for the tomato caterpillar or worms or whatever the heck they're called, that ate like half my plant, you know. Whatever. But this is nummy, nummy, nummy. And yes, I do eat them right off the vine. Why? Because I don't use chemicals. I water. When I planted them, I used some blood meal, which is a it's an extra rich formula. You put it into the soil when you plant, and it'll help it grow and thrive. Man, these guys are huge. Gotta find out why those are turning, why some of them are going bad though. See here on the bottom. But this one here, oops, guess he was ready to come off, huh? Really not bad. Same with this one. Yep. Some of them are looking really good.
There's a neighbor.
It's over there. Look at that. My tomatoes like all set. And then this one is looks good too, actually. It's a little firmer, but still feels like it's ripe.